Jimmy Kimmel tears up and calls for action on gun violence. Jimmy Kimmelnbsp made an emotional call for action against gun violence on Thursday's episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live, following the tragic shooting in Parkland, Florida. The late-night host became teary-eyed describing Wednesday's attack that resulted in 17 deaths. He then showed a clip of President Donald Trump's response to the tragedy. "We are all joined together as one American family, and your suffering is our burden also," Trump said in his speech. "No child, no teacher should ever be in danger in an American school. No parent should ever have to fear for their sons and daughters when they kiss them good in the morning." While Kimmel said he agreed with Trump's statement, he said the country needed legal reform. NBSP "So, here's what you do to fix that," he said. "NBSP Tellnbsp your buddies in Congressmdash tell Paul Ryan, Mitch McConnell, Marco Rubio NBSP all the family men whonbsp carenbsp so much about their communitiesmdash thatnbsp whatnbsp wenbsp need our laws. Realnbsp laws that donbsp everythingnbsp possiblenbsp to keep assault rifles out of the hands of people who are going tonbsp shootnbsp our kids. NBSP go on TV and tell them to do that." Arguing that now was the time for Trump to bring that commonnbsp sensenbsp you told us you were going to bring to the White House, Kimmel called on Trump to demand more from the government. "Tellnbsp these congressmen and lobbyists who infest thatnbsp swampnbsp you said you were going to drain force these allegedly Christianbsp men and women who stuff their pockets with money from the NRAMBSP year after year tonbsp donbsp something now," he said. Not later.nbsp, now.nbsp. He also said it wasn't too soon to talk about gun violence. A response, he said, is often made after such an attack. "Children are being murdered," Kimmel said, tearing up. "Do something. We still haven't talked about it." NBSP, you still haven't done anything about this. NBSP, Nothing.nbsp, whonbsp literalnbsp donbsp nothing. He then criticized Trump for rolling back a regulation that made it more difficult for people with mental illnesses to purchase firearms. "Actually, you've done worse than nothing. You guys like to say this is a mental health issue. But one of your very first acts as President, Mr. Trump, was to back the regulations that were designed to keep firearms out of the hands of the mentally ill." NBSP you did that, Kimmel said. Your party voted to repeal the mandates on coverage for mental health. "So, I agree, this is a mental illness issue, because if you don't think we need to do something about it, you are obviously mentally ill." Near the end of his speech, Kimmel encouraged viewers to visit for more information and urged them to take action. NBSP whatever you do something, he said. "Because I, for one, am very tired of this." NBSP, watch the video to see Kimmel's full speech.